Hi everybody, I am Melanie Felvis. I am a Senior Director with 31 Gifts. I wanted to take a second to introduce myself. My 31 journey began 3 years ago, and it's done a lot of things for me. I'm going to start with financially because that's the easiest to measure. It's easy to see what you've purchased or what kind of financial situation you're in now. So 3 years ago, I had not started 31 yet, and I had never heard of it. My oldest daughter was in grade 7, and she came to us and she said, I really want to go to this Christian high school once I reach grade 9. And we realized that that wasn't possible. My husband and I made enough money to pay our bills, but not all of them. So of course we had a line of credit, we had credit card debt, and we couldn't fathom paying private school tuition and trying to get ahead or trying to clear up this debt that wasn't going anywhere. So I went to a 31 party across the street. I had no interest in going. I went out of obligation. My neighbor had invited me, and I went to what I told my husband was a dumb purse party. But once I got there, I realized that I was wrong. I signed up with 31 about a week later, and I started my journey. So I sat my family down and said, if I can make $400 a month, then that would help us clear up some of the debt that we have. And so my goal was $400 a month, and I can tell you that in November and December, each of those months, I made, I don't know, I'm not very good with math. I want to say 8 times that, just off the top of my head, but I made a whole bunch more than $400. So that's how far it's come. And I did that through my commissions and through growing a team. So financially, we were able to clear up debt, we were able to travel a little bit, purchase a new vehicle, and send my daughter to the Christian school. She's now in grade 10 and loving it, and our second daughter will be going there in September. So I'm going to keep partying to do that. In addition, we had this far-off dream that if we ever won the lottery, we would put an in-ground pool in our backyard. And this past fall, we actually put it in. So we haven't used it yet. We're waiting for the summer. But that was one of our far-off, if you win the lottery dreams, and 31 has made that come true. In addition to that, it has taken off the pressure. So somebody needs new tires on their car, there's a car repair, something comes up, then we have that extra money. So it's been amazing that way. It's also been amazing for my confidence. I didn't know I was lacking in confidence, but being able to run my own 31 business and something I'm so excited and passionate about has been amazing for myself. It's been amazing to see it in my family as well. My husband wasn't totally on board when I first started 31. He wasn't really thinking that it would be something that would be good for our family, and he's totally changed his tune now, especially after we went on a couple all expenses paid trips. But he's so supportive now, so he'll say, oh, I'm sure you have parties to submit or something, let me make dinner or do this, and so he's all on board. And one of the neatest things that happened was my 15-year-old daughter said the other day that she tells her friends all about what I do. And I'm a role model for my 2 daughters, and I take that very seriously. So my thought was maybe one day they're going to realize that they can do anything that they want, that they can run their own business, they can sell something, they can go work wherever, but it happened sooner than I thought. And my 15-year-old told me that she'll tell her friends that I sell 31, and they kind of snicker like, oh well, she just sells some bags. And Michaela tells them about the team that I support and about the work that I do, and it's amazing to see that trickle down into my daughters too. So 31 has done so much more for me, but those are the top things that I can think of. So I really hope you enjoy your journey. Almost 3 years later, I am still loving every second of my journey.